What up, YouTube? It's your boy Prez, and I'm back with another video, man. You know what it is, man, for the Prez family. Man, we got something good here today. Man. We got this guy explaining how Duke Dennis is one of the best male figures that women look at. So, look, we got this guy explaining why he's the best, and we about to see what he got. To me, this is a little weird, but hey, we about to we about to analyze, we about to see, and we about to see what can't you do and what can't you do. You know what I'm saying? Like it goes two ways. We about to see if he's right or what he's wrong. If he's right, he's right. If he's wrong, he's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I'm gonna tell you what it is because I done been in both shoes, so I'm about to tell you. I'm about to let you know. Without further ado, man, like, comment down below what y'all want to see next, man. And most of all, subscribe. Give me the 100 subscribers, man. We damn near 30 already in the first week. So let's get into it, man. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Over the years, we've seen Duke Dennis go from regular NBA YouTuber to a literal sex symbol. I've been watching for quite some time now, and as he's grown in popularity, his popularity with women has also increased. This prompted me to ask the question, what makes Duke Dennis so attractive? Why is it that women from all across the world are fawning over him? After doing some research, I think I found the 5 attributes that make Duke Dennis so attractive. Keep in mind, this isn't just a Duke Dennis breakdown. I want you to use...
Bro did a whole research on Duke Dennis like he's freaking Albert Einstein or something. This is hilarious. Alright, let's see.
The information in this video to make yourself more attractive. Also, I'll be listing these attributes from least to greatest. With that being said, let's get started. First attribute is obviously status. I'd be a liar if I sat up here and told you Duke Dennis gets all these girls because of his charisma. His status plays a major...
I've been saying that. These past videos about Duke, I've been saying that, bro. He only has status, bro. Status. That's the difference between why, like a lot of people, bro. Status is literally the only thing that separates, like, a lot of people. I mean, obviously in looks too, but like status is what brings people to the top, and that's why everybody that you see on your phone or on this app, you see that has status has all these girls. Like, you could do the same thing. It's just that you don't have status yet. You can get the status. Trust me.
The road to why he gets these girls. These girls know that he's built his own space on the internet as a popular content creator. He currently has 4.2 million subscribers across both his YouTube channels and 4.5 million followers on Instagram. These aren't regular...
I'm getting to that soon. Watch.
Accomplishments. Very few people ever reach these type of numbers. The journey to his success is an added bonus. It's not like Duke Dennis was put on. He had to work hard and grind for his success. This adds prestige to his achievements. Someone who was put on and given their success wouldn't gain the same admiration from women as if they had to work for it. Women are attracted to guys who are competent and capable. Nothing screams
bro in here sneak dissing. He tripping.
Confident and capable by building a successful online brand. For you to apply this, all you will have to do is increase your status. There's many ways that you can do this. You can increase your status by getting a raise at your job, earning a degree, building a successful business. I don't want you to think that getting famous on social media is the only way. The key is to just be ambitious, whether it be in school or work or a business. If you're ambitious enough and you're putting in the work, I promise you your status is going to increase.
Facts, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. For all y'all out there, like, just work, man. Just work. Because you don't never know what you can get out that work, man. I promise you that, man. Look, it's going to be some tough times. It's going to be hard times, man. Just put your head down and keep working, man. It ain't wrong to take a peek once in a while, though. It ain't wrong to take a peek once in a while. But once you peek, you better keep your head back down and keep working, man. I promise you, bro. Everybody going to get there, and everybody can get there. It just depends on how bad you want it. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to tell you this. This is my last thing I'm going to say. If you love it, you'll see that you love it. If you don't love it anymore, don't do it no more. That's all I got to say.
the fruits of your labor is not going to hurt. If you get a raise and that allows you to buy a new car or maybe some new clothes, don't be afraid to post it. The reason why I have status so far down on the list is because although it is one of his attributes, I believe his other attributes are what really set him apart. It's the reason why despite Kai being a bigger figure, he's still not viewed as attractive as Duke Dennis. Next up, we're going to be talking about his actual game, or Riz. Now, most people get this confused and think that it's just how you talk to women, but it's way more than that. Talking is just the tip of the iceberg. These aspects of Riz that go beyond talking is really what separates Duke Dennis from the rest. Let's take a look at some films so y'all can really see what I'm talking about.
I don't really think, I don't really think that it's much to it. I really think it's talking and knowing how to talk to the woman. I don't really think there's any attributes that go to it. I feel like if you just understand why you're talking to the girl, what she's talking to you about, and looking at her face and looking at her facial expressions, that she's actually liking the conversation, then I feel like you're good. You don't really need attributes. Long ass snap.
The key takeaway from this clip is eye contact. Eye contact is a major factor when it comes to Riz. Not only does it allow you to display confidence, it also allows you to gauge her temperature. You'll be able to tell a lot about how interested she is in you just by looking at her in her eyes. Duke Dennis, from what I've seen, has literally
Now do y'all believe me? Now do y'all believe me, bro? I literally just said that. Bro. I promise you, bro. I know this whole game. I can put y'all on game. Y'all just gotta listen to me, bro.
Not only does he initiate the eye contact, but he also holds it. He only breaks the eye contact in a natural way that makes sense. We can see that he breaks eye contact to look at his camera here, but immediately after he re-engages the eye contact. This lets her know I'm looking away to engage with my viewers, not because you make me nervous. Another thing to note about this clip is how close he is to her. He almost immediately broke the touch barrier. Not only does this build attraction, but it also displays his confidence. This next clip illustrates this a little bit better.
Nice to meet you, most definitely, though. What you say your name was?
Beautiful. Kai, why would you do this? Wait till Rage sees this Kai the cut.
Yeah, we've seen this clip already.
Notice how he's not afraid to prolong this handshake. She even starts fidgeting and he's cool, calm, and collected. She can barely even hold eye contact. He's clearly making her nervous, but in a good way. Another takeaway from this clip is that Duke Dennis is talking slow.
Dude got a girlfriend.
Who, me? No, you know, I ain't got no girlfriend. You got a boyfriend?
Nope.
This is extremely high-level game that most guys will never even think about. I'm not even sure Duke is thinking about it consciously. Nevertheless, he's doing it. But there's multiple reasons why you...
Alright, bro, nah. Discard that, don't do that. Look, bro, do not... Yo, bro, come on, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Bro, look. You do not need to slow down your freaking speaking, bro, when talking to a girl. I feel like if you have it, you have it. Just talk to the girl. However you want to talk to the girl, bro. Obviously, she's stopping and listening to you because she feels some type of way about you already. So you might as well just get it over with and just talk to the girl and face your fears. Because I know some of y'all little boy got fears out there, man. Look, it ain't even all that, bro. Trust me. Just do it. The worst she can say is no. Literally.
Slow down your speech when you're talking to girls. It allows you to talk in a deeper tone. You're less likely to stutter. You'll just sound smoother in general. Also, this is a natural phenomenon. Think about it. Have you ever been on the phone with a girl and your voice just naturally gets deeper? Or maybe you're watching one of your friends talk to a girl and all of a sudden he's pop smoke. This doesn't happen by accident. Subconsciously, you know that the deeper your voice is, the more attractive you come across. There's been multiple studies on this. Feel free to check them out. I might even put some in the description of this video. Although this is only 4th on the list, I want to make it very clear that Duke Dennis is a master at game. Before Before making this video, I thought it was maybe just because of his looks or his chains or his grills, but after doing my research, I realized that his game is undeniable. This leads us to our next attribute, physical attractiveness. I gotta start this off by saying pause, and also, these are not my specific thoughts. This video is meant to be objective, so when I'm breaking down his physical attractiveness, I want you to understand this from the general female point of view. Okay, but now that we got that out of the way, Duke Dennis is 6'2" with an athletic build. This already puts him above average, but on top of this, he has a decent sense of fashion, he has dreads, he has tattoos, and he seems to take care of his facial hygiene. He's literally checking all the boxes when it comes to looks maxing.
So you a grown-ass man analyzing another grown-ass man on how he got girls? You a grown-ass man analyzing another grown-ass man.
Recommendation that you watching this video is to grow out your hair, get a skincare routine, go to the gym if you're fat, and learn how to dress. This is literally all that you can do when it comes to being more attractive. We all can't be 6'2", but we all can control our hygiene, we all can control our weight, and we all can control what clothes we put on. The reason why I have this above game is because you have to be physically attractive to begin with to even get to talk to a girl. Think back to the clips I showed in the last section of this video. Do you think Duke would have been able to talk to these?
I think that's false. I think that's false. I think that's false. I think that you don't have to be physically attractive. I think this is old me, and this is why I got my freaking heart broken in the first place. But look, man, I want y'all to understand this. When it comes to like boy and girl stuff, I don't really think you have to be physically attractive. Now, when you have status, yes, you have to be physically attractive, because then they won't just care about the money, they'll care about your face too. But if y'all just like in a natural population of people, and you're just a regular guy that has like a regular, like, as you can say, like facial structure, I guess, what these women would say. I don't know I don't know who's who. But anyway, besides the point, I feel like you don't have to be physically attractive to pull women. I feel like girls look at personality. The girls that actually want something in their life, they look at personality more so than looks and what you can bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can bring a little bit to the table and your looks ain't really that, then I promise you she gonna see what you talking about. I promise you, because you can bring something to the table. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always say there's always good in every situation. There's always good in every situation. But one thing about it, there's always bad in every situation. So you just gotta take a gamble. Life is really a gamble at the end of the day. So you just got to, I'm rambling like a motherfucker right now, but look, I'm telling you, that's cat. But anyway, that's
girls and hold eye contact and break the touch barrier without looking good? No, looking good is a prerequisite that you have to have. The next attribute that we have to talk about is social proof. You may or may not be familiar with this term, but it's basically when someone decides something is good or bad because another person did. It's like being a bandwagon. Think about it like this. Have you had a new guy come to your school and then one girl says she likes him, and then the next week all the girls say that they like him? Or have you ever gotten a girlfriend and then realized a lot more girls are interested in you? In both of these scenarios, the attractiveness of the guy went up because of social proof. The fact that one girl liked him made it apparent that there's something to like. This is exactly what happened to Duke Dennis, but on a way larger scale. Duke is literally known as the Riz God, the Rizalisa. These girls know in their head that Duke is highly sought after. That makes them that much more attractive.
That's facts.
In all of his more recent videos, these girls are literally fiending. That's how they think that they're expected to react, because they've seen all the other girls do it. We're simply seeing the snowball effect of girls showing high levels of interest in Duke. You may be asking yourself, how can I actually apply this? It's actually very simple. All you have to do is just let it be known that you get girls. Now, I'm not telling you to go out there and flex to females that you get girls, but you have to find a way to let it be known without looking like you're flexing. Ideally, you want it to come across as natural. Maybe you're walking with one girl on campus and another girl comes up and says hi. You're not Duke Dennis, so you're probably gonna have to work a little bit harder to get the girl to know that you get girls, while also not coming across like you're bragging, but I promise you the results will
Yo, this is funny to me, because it's like weird, like how people break this down. Like, it's not even that hard, bro. Like, it's just funny, bro. Like, just being a guy that literally does this. Like, no bragging or anything. Like, but like it's just hilarious to me. You know what I mean? It's just hilarious. That's it.
Reason why social proof is number 2 on this list. That brings us to our last attribute. This is the attribute that I think makes Duke Dennis Duke Dennis. The ultimate reason why girls find him so attractive. His number 1 greatest attribute is his confidence. This is without a doubt his greatest attribute. As I was researching for this video, I never seen a bad interaction with him and a girl. Even if a girl isn't receptive to him, he has a take her to leave it attitude. It never seems like he's trying to make.
Bro, all you have to do is be confident, bro. The worst thing she can say is no. The worst thing she can say is no, bro. The worst thing, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that's the worst thing she can say.
Bro, like him. Whenever he talks or does something, he's not trying to seek validation. Even when he's not talking to women, he seems to have a nonchalant attitude. He always seems to be in control of any situation he's in. To understand how you can increase your confidence, you have to understand that confidence is not something that you can just manufacture. You have to actually live life and have certain experiences. You gotta actually get in the lab and just start putting up shots. You actually gotta start going up and talking to girls for your confidence to increase. Remember the phrase, competence creates confidence. What this means is, confidence comes from knowing that you
Talking to girls and being confident is just like anything else you do. Like, you can't be scared. Like, the saying is, scared money don't make no money. Facts. Scared man can't get a girl. Facts. Because they scared. They can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't be scared, man. You gotta be confident, bro. Go to the girl, ask her what her name is. You know, ask her out. Do the regular stuff and see what happens. If she says no, at least you tried. You know what I mean? At least you tried. And then you got confidence. You build confidence off no's. Like, that's what people don't understand. You build confidence off no's. Like,
have the skill to accomplish a task. But if you haven't went up and talked to a girl, you can't be confident in your ability to actually talk to her. This applies to every aspect of life. If you've never gotten into a fight before, the thought of a fight is going to make you very nervous because you don't know how you're going to react. But after you get into a fight, you realize that it really isn't that bad. And every fight going forward is a little bit less nerve-wracking. So if you want to get the confidence of Duke Dennis, you need to be out there talking to girls. I know I probably have some younger viewers, but think about it. Duke Dennis is like 40 or 50. So he's had years and years to get these reps in. So don't feel discouraged if you're out there getting rejected. Behind every great NBA player is hundreds of thousands, if not millions of missed shots. Okay.
Right. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. All right, man. That's the end of this video, man. Prez family, let me tell you something, man. If you out there and you feel like you can't talk to a girl, hook me up, man. My Instagram is PrezzyJa. You know, I'll help you, and I'll really try and see what I can do, because coming in that third person point of view and not that first person point of view is gonna be hard. You know what I mean? Like, you know, watching over everything and seeing that and trying to help you get to that point or get to that girl. You know what I mean? So, but I really help you, cause I've really been in that mode. Like, no cap, I be in that mode for real, and you can ask about me too. You know what I mean? But I really did think some of this video was true and the other part was cap. I feel like some of this was cap. But, you know, you don't have to be Duke Dennis to pull girls. Let's keep that in mind. Status is what is a big part of all of this. You do have to have status. But anybody can get status. It just depends on how hard you work and how hard you want to work. So, you know. But without further ado, man, Prez family, like, subscribe, comment down below, man. We getting there. We almost to 100 subscribers, man. We need to get to 100 subscribers, man. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. And no means no. No means no. For real. All right, Prez family, I'm out.